is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 73,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe right now and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another extremely haunted place. And the place we are talking about is called... What is it? And the place we are talking about is called Shades of Death Road, which is located in Warren County, New Jersey. So Shades of Death Road is a real road which is in New Jersey and is located near Jump State Forest and Ghost Lake. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. Shades of Death Road. Nobody knows for sure how Shades of Death Road got its eerie name. Some say that years ago, the trees grew over the road, forming a natural canopy that didn't let in any light. During the middle of the day, the road would be almost as dark as night. Robbers and bandits would hide in the shadows of the trees on either side of the road, laying in wait for victims. When a traveler came along, the thieves would spring out of the darkness and cut their throats. Then they would rob them and make off with their valuables. The local people would sometimes take revenge against these robbers by lynching them and leaving their dead bodies hanging from the trees as a warning to others. Today, they say that the vines growing on the trees look like nooses hanging from the branches. According to the legend, in the 1920s and 30s, there were a number of brutal murders that took place along this road. One man was a tinker, a pots and pans salesman who had a horse. He and his horse were murdered, and their bodies were discarded by the side of the road. They say that at night you can still hear his pots and pans rattling in the wind. Another man was found dead in his car. He had been hit over the head with a tire jack, and his money was stolen. There was also a woman who beheaded her husband and then buried the head and the body on different sides of the road. A local resident named Bill Cummins was shot, and his corpse was buried in a mud pile. His murder was never solved. Shades of Death Road is full of dangerous twists and turns. Many people say that the road is a black spot for fatal car accidents. It is believed that the reflective guardrails along the road indicate all of these spots where people have been killed in car crashes. Another legend is about a ghost who is a 9-year-old girl walking up and down the side of the road at night. Rumor has it, if you should stop your car and she sees you, she will come up to your car and ask you one question, which is where her parents are. If you do not answer her, or if you drive away, they say you will die in 40 days. You must give her an answer, even if you do not know. Just point off in some direction, and she will be on her way. No one knows what happened to her, but it is suspected that she was kidnapped from her parents and killed right there on Shades of Death Road. Another murder that supposedly occurred here was the murder of a 15-year-old girl. Apparently, she was dating a boy who had a lot of mental problems. One night, he invited the girl and her friend to go hiking in the woods. When they were deep in the forest, he attacked the girl. Her friend managed to get away and tried to bring help. By the time she came back with the police, it was too late. The boy had already assaulted the girl and stabbed her to death. He is still serving a life sentence. In the 1990s, two people who visited Shades of Death Road found hundreds of Polaroid photographs scattered along the road in and nearby the woods. They gathered up the photos and contacted Weird New Jersey magazine. There were literally hundreds of them. The Polaroids were old and just completely creepy. They became known as the Shades of Death Polaroids, and the place where they were found was called the Polaroid Trail. Most of the disturbing images showed women, blurred and somewhat difficult to identify, lying on some metal object. None of them were smiling, and some of them did not appear to be alive. There were rumors that a serial killer in the area took pictures of women just before he murdered them. Local police began an investigation, but the photos disappeared shortly afterwards. There are also rumors that devil worshippers live along Shades of Death Road. According to the legend, they drive up and down in a black truck and attack anyone who stops on the road. Not long ago, two students were driving along the road when their car suddenly stopped working. They saw a large black truck coming towards them at a rapid pace, so they hid behind the trees. A big man wearing combat boots and carrying a baseball bat got out of the truck. As they watched, he walked up to their car and said aloud, "Who's on my road?" The students were frightened and started to run through the woods. They managed to hide behind an old abandoned cabin in the woods. Cowering in the darkness, they waited for hours until they thought the man had left. Eventually, they were about to come out of their hiding places when they heard heavy footsteps and a voice said, "That's what happens when you're on my road." The terrified students waited until morning before they went back to their car. They found the vehicle had a huge dent on the side, and there was a note stuck to the windshield that read, "I seen you." Wow, very scary. I love these kind of stories. I literally love them. I don't know why. I love haunted roads. I love things that are like haunted outside, like outdoors. Like if it's a lake or if it's a place that's outdoors. I just think it's so much more exciting than an actual like haunted house, like a haunted building. I don't know why. I've always been like that. My question to all of you guys for question of the day is, would you travel down Shades of Death Road alone at night? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below and let's see if we can go for 1 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And remember the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all and don't let anybody bring you down. Don't do it. Peace out.